the most cruel form of parasitism on this planet. To protect her children, a female cichlid kept her fry in her mouth for 18 full days, eating nothing during that entire time. But she never expected that the ones emerging from her mouth would be the children of her enemy. Even crueler, her own offspring had already been devoured inside her mouth long ago. This is a mouth-brooding cichlid. This lake is filled with danger. If the eggs touch the ground, they will immediately be eaten by other fish. So this cichlid mother has no nest, no cave, nothing. The only way she can protect her young is to scoop up each egg into her mouth the moment after laying them. It looks like she's swallowing them alive, but that's not the case. She turns her mouth into the last barrier for her babies before they are born. From that moment on, she stops eating, and even breathing becomes difficult. Even when threatened, she barely fights back. But what's even more devastating is yet to come. Right after she lays her eggs on the gravel, but before she can scoop them all into her mouth, several dark shadows suddenly rush in. They take the opportunity to stir up the water, create chaos, and scatter the eggs. But those shadows aren't there to eat. They sneak their own eggs into the cichlid's clutch amid the confusion. For the cichlid mother, every egg on the ground could be her own child. She frantically lowers her head and scoops up every egg she can see into her mouth, completely unaware that among them, the eggs of her enemy have already been mixed in. Those are cuckoo catfish, masters of deception in the water. They don't care for their own eggs or raise their young. They rely entirely on the cichlid to incubate their eggs, just like cuckoo birds parasitize nests. And so, the cruelest act begins. In the first few days, everything seems normal, until the 5th day, when she begins to feel the eggs inside her mouth, slowly moving, growing heavier. She thinks her own babies are about to hatch, so she keeps pumping water through them to supply oxygen. 2 days later, something abnormal happens inside her mouth. The cuckoo catfish eggs hatch early. They swim, bump, bite, and destroy everything. The cichlid mother thinks they are her own children, but they are actually killers. When the cichlid's own eggs do hatch, there is more space inside her mouth, not because they are growing, but because they are disappearing. The cuckoo catfish fry are born with teeth. They mercilessly tear open the unhatched eggs. For those fry, these eggs are not siblings, they are their first meal. Fish eggs don't scream or struggle, they only release chemical signals of distress. Fortunately, the cichlid mother receives the alarm. She senses something wrong in her mouth and wants to open it, but her maternal instinct holds her back. As long as she feels movement, she keeps protecting them. After 18 days, the cichlid mother finally opens her mouth. But what swims out are a group of completely unfamiliar creatures. They are strong, yet they show not a trace of gratitude, not one looks back. And her own children are nowhere to be seen. She stays motionless for a long time, as if she understands that the commotion was a calculated scheme, a carefully orchestrated conspiracy. And so, the cichlid mother spent 18 days raising the children of her enemy, while her own babies had been devoured inside the very mouth that was meant to protect them. In this lake, the greatest cruelty is not biting it, is using a mother's love to make her guard her enemies while consuming her own flesh and blood.